coming out of school.
Well, I'm a young guy today.
We will say I've gotten some good compliments. I think a lot of our officers are out there trying to, change their personal images by making sure that the public is aware of, that they're good guys. They're not bad guys. They're out there trying to serve the public, and they're trying to, be a vital part of the community. I know Christmas time they had a program and just randomly stopped and give kids, some gifts, and, I know one of them doesn't know it. My wife, they stopped after an incident and didn't even know it was my wife, and made sure that she thanked her for sitting behind them while they were stopped in traffic for the incident, and apologized that, that they caused a delay in their leaving, but thanked them, and was looking for any kids in the car to give out some free gift things, and it made an impression. And so those kind of things, I think, is what they're working on there to change the outward image. We don't need to be like some of the other communities that have been on the news. We need to be more positive. And I think in our community, we can have people that respect. It ain't gonna be ever 100%, but majority of the people are gonna respect and support what's being done out there for their safety in the public, by not just law enforcement, but by the public safety community as a whole, and that is police, fire, and EMS out there. So.
And also downtown, heard a good word about, you got a couple officers patrol downtown, a lot of good comments, so I hope they're getting the word back.
Started walking the square again.
Yeah. Really are looking good. They're really looking good.
And I'd like to mention, there's been a lot in the news, but, the department come together, and one of their own that passed away, Major Bird, they wanted to make sure that they honored him, his previous years of service and respect, and I think we need to realize that we just don't retire somebody, we still honor them. Even we've done it in the fire, we've done it in the police, and when you join either one of these organizations, they have deep roots that go back, and how they honor and the traditions that are ingrained in them, and that was part of it. And so I thought it spoke well of the department and of the city to say farewell to one of their fellow officers who had served the city for a long time. So.
That was indeed a very special service.
Yes. So is there any other comments or questions? John.
Director Malone, if I can just, I want to recognize we had another civic group step in, Kennett JC's. They give us money to buy a vest for one of the new guys, and I just want to say thank you, and we appreciate it. Thank you.
All of our new guys got vests, great.
Working on it.
Do we need money for the new vest? That's a piece of
That's what
equipment
we're
that's
working on.
vital.
That's what we're working on.
When you get a new officer, it's not like, it's kind of like a tailor-made suit. A lot of times you've got to get that vest that fit them. They just don't have them in the store a lot of
We've
times
got them.
waiting for you.
We've got them with some vests, but
Yeah.
we've got to get somebody.
Okay, but they are
We're,
good, okay.
we're getting it took care of. It just,
You kind of concerned me when we bought one vest, and I know
well,
we hired several.
I just want to recognize them. They donated money for one,
All right.
so that helps out tremendously.
And gentlemen, both sides, fire and police, good job on this past weekend. We had a lot of people, big turnout, big event, and I think Melissa has a little bit more to add to the event, but, it was very good for Kennett. Looked really good for us, so. Melissa.
Like the mayor said, we had, everyone knows we had the Kennett Crossroads concert this week. What you may not know is that we all made national news. We got some of the most positive press that we'll all get all year. I told the mayor before the meeting, somehow CMT got my personal cell phone number this weekend and asked questions. And I wanted to applaud the Kennett Educational Foundation on the great job they did getting the artists to come in. We had people from all over the country calling the chamber for several weeks wanting to know where they could get lodging, where they could eat dinner, all kinds of different things. So this concert really brought people from all over the country to our town. So these artists really did us a great favor, not just by having a concert where we could all enjoy them, but they brought money to our city that we may not have got before, and got in some big people who we really made a good impression on that may positively impact us in the future. So if you'll just Google Kennett Crossroads when you get home on your computer, you're going to pull up articles from VH1 and CMT for sure. I got to see a small little blurb on MTV. Nashville One's doing a show about Cheryl, and I think this information on it. So Kennett, Missouri got some great marketing this week from what those artists did for us. So I think the Kennett Educational Foundation did a great job of putting this together, and also the school. I also want to add that we had a ribbon cutting at the chamber today for a new retailer, Fresh Tech. They're located at 709 St. Francis Street. They relocated their business from Piggott, Arkansas to Kennett, so it's great to see a retailer come into the community. So I just want to encourage everybody to stop by and see the owner, Jeff Parks. He's a really dynamic guy looking to get involved in the community, and it's great to see some extra revenue coming in for us. So,
Thank you very much.
I might mention that,
Yes, sir.
if you go out to Walmart, they kinda hit us at the wrong time, but we got them together from police and the fire, and they've got a collage of pictures to kind of honor the Kennett Police Department and the fire department for what they've done out there, and it's, I thank them for it.
Good. Well, oh yeah. I thought we was gonna end on a good note. Now we're gonna approve some abstracts. All right, in your packet, you had the COGW abstract. We'll start with that one. I guess there's a motion and a second. All right, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? And then finally, one we'll take a little more look at is the city's abstract. Can you please take a few minutes to look at the city's abstracts? This is one that you can question.
While you're doing it, I'll say that they are moving along on demoing of houses.
Yes, they are. Yes, sir, they are.
How many they got so far, John?
I think 3. 2 and a big one.
I don't got no witness.
One we don't have to worry about. And last week, it was, somebody set it up and somehow it's eliminated. So,
That's the one where they just file a sheet metal last night?
yes. And if we're lucky, someone will probably take the sheet metal. We had to be more concerned about the house to the east with the water because it was melting siding. That's what we got.
Anything?
Motion.
Motion, second. All in favor say aye. All opposed? That motion passes. At this time, is there anyone in the public who wishes to speak to the council about any kind of questions, concerns, or problems? Seeing as we don't have anybody jumping to the podium, we'll officially adjourn. Yes, sir. Just about. I mean, it's just
Got a, I see it every, well, at least once a day, twice a day. On, where Whitney comes off the depot and heads east, the, trailer park,
Ground.
the garbage is all over the yard.
It's been, that place has been cited so many times, and Mr. Hancock, had talked to me about it, and I think they're
I
on
mean, it
it.
looks terrible.
who owns it?
I couldn't tell you.
Somebody that used to be named McElrath, but,
Marlon Hicks?
Herschel's used to own it, didn't it?
Huh?
Herschel?
Probably doesn't.
Marlon Hicks. Is the owner been been summoned to court?
They have in the past,
They used to have a dumpster sitting there.
and then when they had the dumpster, they'd get overloaded, and it was like they didn't have a dumpster. They've gotta have some kind of trash receptacle for the places.
Would you send code enforcement over there tomorrow, please? Thank you.
I've also, we had this fire up in Wright Acres and up there. I've told them they need to work Wright Acres. Sometimes Hickory Village, Wright Acres gets forgot about because it's up there. But after looking at it, and I know they're working that area too up there.
All right, is that it, Mr. McDowell?
Also, there's over on the corner of Starnes and, not Bradley, there at the light.
Russell.
Russell. There's a car that's been setting up on blocks for no telling how long.
They've been decided for that too. I'll make sure they go back over there.
If you got a spare summons book, just pass it on to Mr. McDowell. He can take care of it. Just have Victor sign off several of them, give it to him. All right. Anything else?
We kinda skipped over this a while ago. You've got a budget sheet in front of you for December.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to compliment the departments for doing a good job. Overall, we came in at 24,000 plus under budget for the month. The only two over were general administration, and that was primarily because of the accounting, which we authorized to be done. That'll catch up in the next couple of months, I'm sure. And the mayor council, of all people, were over budget. What are y'all doing? No. No, that was some flyers that we had to have for the tree trimming,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and that was not chargeable off to the transportation tax, so that was taken in the mayor council. Again, that'll even up and catch up. Year to date, I was impressed with 137,250 under budget. And after the committee meeting, reviewed all this, and we have no adjustments to recommend at this time. We will continue to monitor the expenses monthly. I guarantee we won't come back in a month or two and say, we need to move some money around, but right now, great job.
Right, sounds good, sounds good. Anything else from this side of the table? All quiet? All right. All right, well, being adjourned, where you want to